say, absolutely. Hi guys, Alex Peak Performance Reviews. Welcome to another vlog and welcome to another car review. And today you'll find me in an MG4 XPower. Now, if you've been following the channel for a while, you would have known that I've already done a video on this. It was different color. It was that kind of green, graphite-y green color that's I actually prefer, but I do quite like this. Now I've got it parked up. It does look good with the orange kind of XPower covers. It does look quite nice, stands out, a bit more zingy. But I've obviously already reviewed it. I'll ping it in the top right hand corner so you can see my review if you haven't seen that. Because today I'm going to focus a bit more on the dry weather handling, because I actually had the car out in the rain. So it's going to be, I'm really excited to see what the car can do around country roads with myself just in it on my own. And also it's going to give me a chance to do a proper dry weather or damp go dry weather 0 to 60 test with actual results. So obviously the 0 to 60, if you would have seen in the publications, is 3.8, so it's ballistically fast. Obviously we wanted to do one before, but we couldn't do it because it was wet. A few people have asked me to test the actual real performance because they want to see whether it actually does get anywhere near that. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a 0 to 60 test. I'm intrigued to see what it may do. Like I say, 3.8, 0 to 60, 435 horsepower, all-wheel drive platform. If you did watch the review, I was impressed, but I'm not going to say too much. Again, go back about a minute ago in top right hand corner, or look for my review on this car, because I go into depth with it. And this one I'm just going to concentrate on the performance, dry handling, etc. But yeah, without further ado, I'll shut up now, but let's go drive and enjoy this XPower MG4. Right, let's do an 0 to 60 test. Like I say, it's a little bit damp still, but it's much better drying up, and it's much better conditions than I had before. And a lot of people have been asking me, can the manufacturer actually really get 3.8? Let's have a look. This has got launch control, so mash, foot on the brake, press accelerator, and then we let off. Good launch, good launch. Not quite. Right, let's have another go. Right, 0 to 60, we are a bit uphill. I'm going to give it a go. In sports mode, mash the brake down, accelerator. Damn, that was quicker. The difference between eco and sports mode is unbelievable. Literally everything's just throwing itself off. Right, now we've got the tyres warm. I'm gonna have another go. I'm gonna turn round, so I think we're primed and ready to go. Right, 0 to 60, another go. Left foot brake hard on. Ready to go. 1, 2, 3. Jesus. 4 seconds flat. Right, let's give it another go. Ready. And 0 to 60 in 4 seconds flat again. Right, let's go. Ready, 1, 2, 3. That is seriously fine. 400. So not quite 3.8, but there is a little bit of scramble, so we're really close. I believe that CarWow tested this and they got 3.7. Obviously, like I say, manufactured specified 0 to 60 is 3.8. But yeah, it's stupidly quick. And it's absolutely relentless. It doesn't seem to slow down even at 60 miles an hour. It's just such a quick car. Let's go for one more reset. And it just keeps doing it again and again and again, which is why it's another reason why it's really impressive. 1, 2, 3. Traction control coming in there a little bit. Yeah, now, that is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Right, so I raved about how good this car was in the wet, but let's see how good it is in the dry. We've got some lovely country roads, it's dry, and we have an MG XPower on sport. So let me shut up and let's just rattle this car on. Still a little bit damp in some places. Damn, it's an EV, but it's fun. It moves around a little bit, dances around, suspension doing a brilliant job of keeping itself in check, dampeners working overtime. Holy crap, this car is so fast. Brilliant brake force modulation, feels lovely because I can get to push it so much more harder in the dry on my own. Damn, it's so capable. It's so capable. Watch out, birdie. Flip it heck. Woohoo! Crest about. Does it go light? Not really. Suspension doing a brilliant job. Traction control lighting up. Wow. What a car. Brakes wise, boom, straight on the brakes. And let's do a dynamic. Woohoo! A dynamic handling roundabout test. I always do this. Let me do it. Let me push it into this corner. Check the brakes, make sure they work. Brilliant. It feels just absolutely superb. Like I say, you always got to be ready in case, you know, like big lorries pull out in front of you out of nowhere. It's all right, it's a learner, to be fair. So, but yes, what an amazing chassis this is. What a car. Thankfully now I've had a little bit more time out in the car, and it is giving me a chance just to give this a lot more of a bigger push on, you know, like I say, proper country roads in the dry, and just experience actually how good this car really is. It's phenomenal. And yeah, it's just so nice just to have this car out, whoop, as I go over the brow in the dry. It is, I tell you what, this has a chassis. I think a few people in my comment section were saying, how does this feel? Damn, it's got a great chassis. The MG4 Trophy is already unbelievably good, and this, it just, I mean, this is a wibbly wobbly Rainbow Road. If you don't get the reference, that's Mario Kart. A wibbly wobbly up and down track, and it's just, it's so sure-footed and it's so confidence inspiring. This, I tell you what, like I say, as long as you don't run out of brakes, which the brakes feel really good, dynamically it just transitions and brakes so well. I'm so glad I've got to get out on this in the dry. What a car. Yes, yes, MG, go on. What a car. Honestly, guys, this is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Brake over the brow, clip, foot on the throttle, over the hill. Does it go light? Not really. Suspension in check, lovely. Resetting, yes, MG. I already knew straight away from just going out in this in the wet that it looked really good, that it was likely to be absolutely superb, and that I was going to be really impressed. But the more I've driven it, the more impressed I am with it, and I have to say, wow, it now that I've got this in the dry, it just makes you realise how good the chassis is. Like I say, this is quite a big, a relatively high up, like, but sports hot hatch, but it doesn't feel roly-poly. It's got a chassis that feels like lower down. Obviously with an EV the batteries are mounted low, so obviously I shouldn't be too surprised. And driving the MG4 Trophy, it made me realise how good these chassis really were and what they'd done with the batteries to make them even better. But honestly, considering you can still get about 260 odd mile range out of this kind of car, and just have performance like that, supercar beating performance with 0 to 60 in the 3-second range, it honestly is mind-blowing. So yeah, let's basically debrief and talk a bit more about, you know, what we what a car and what a machine. Well done, MG. Guys, if you're thinking about getting one, just honestly, go get one. So that is the end of our video in the MG4 XPower, and I have to say, finally getting out in the dry, the handling characteristics are even better in the dry than it is in the rain. I had it so long out in the rain, done a full review, but this time round it was lovely to feel the characteristics in the dry, the 0 to 60 and the performance overall. And I have to say, once again, I've been blown away by this amazing MG. £36,500, guys. If you haven't already thought about getting one, but it's in your mind, go get one or go test drive one. Trust me, you'll love it. It is phenomenal. In sports mode in particular, unbelievable. The performance is absolutely blistering and mind-blowing. Like I say, I just done a repeat 0 to 60 of a 4 seconds flat, 4.00 I ended up getting, and it is still damp outside, I have to say. So it's a shame it isn't completely dry in the area where I was testing for the 0 to 60. But look, 3.8 will be easy to achieve. I think CarWow even managed to achieve a 3.7 figure, which is absolutely mind-blowing. And it just seems to do it again and again and again and over. So I've given this a peak performance review rating before, so I'm not going to do it again. But what a car MG have produced for this amount of money. It's absolutely phenomenal, and I really enjoyed my drive. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, like, share, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you again on the next one. Bye for now.